Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day it is that you're watching this. I'll probably put it live in the morning because that's usually what I do. But hey, I'm leaving my house and I am going garage sailing. Today is Thursday and there are 7 garage sales for me to hit. While I'm out, my father-in-law, hold on, I gotta turn up my heat. It is only 64 out right now, but I still got the air conditioning on. I know GPS. I apologize, you're gonna be hearing my GPS talk because I put the addresses in because I don't know where to go all the time. A couple of these I do know where they are, but sometimes I won't put them in and then I'll forget to stop at a certain spot, so I put them in my GPS. But anyway, so my father-in-law is stopping by and I feel kind of guilty for going out, but I think we only have a couple more weekends left of garage sales and then they just kind of start to dry up here in the North Country of New York. I'm up near the Canadian border. If you want to put into your GPS, put in Messina, New York. That's where I'm heading. And or not in your GPS, but you know, Google Maps or whatever, and you can see, hey, that's where Tamara is. Messina, New York. Massena, New York. So it's only, well, now it says 63. So it's chilly, but I don't know about you guys. But do you find when the temperature starts to drop that you get more energy? I find it. Like this week, like yesterday, I went to Aldi's grocery shopping and just getting out of the car, it was nice and cool and it was sunny. Today it's overcast, even though it calls for sun all day. I just had so much energy and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. When it's hot and humid, I just like, it's such an energy drain. It makes me want to take a nap. But today's gonna be in the 80s. I think it's a 79. Tomorrow's 80. The rest of the week, the like 10-day forecast is all sun in the 80s, low 80s, like 80, 81, 82. I think 82 one day. That's it. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, so I don't even know. I said I'm gonna go and make a video because I put one up last week, and it had been since like the springtime, I think, since I had done one. So I said I'm gonna do up another video, and I don't even know what I'm gonna talk about. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. So if you are new to my channel, 3 minutes in, I want to welcome you. And if you are returning, thank you so much for my loyal listeners that listen and comment. I appreciate it so much. Please, if you're new, subscribe to this channel, like the video, hit that thumbs up, and leave a comment. Even if the comment is just a smiley face, it really helps the algorithm. And maybe I can make $3 this month on my channel instead of the $2 I've been making. I know, I'm not consistent. So, you know, what do you expect? $2. So, if you're new, I just want to say that this is my travel time chit chat. I just hit record while I'm driving, and I talk to you guys while I'm going wherever I'm going.
In a quarter of a mile, left turn.
In a quarter of a mile, left turn. You don't have to watch unless you want to just stare at this mug face the whole time. You can just, you know, be taking photos, be listing, be packaging, and just listen along. You can be taking a shower, cleaning your house, whatever you want to do. You can be driving in a car. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I say podcasts, but pretty much they're YouTube channels. But I'm listening to them while I am heading out and driving. Like today, I would probably be listening to the Bearded Picker. Well, I was just listening to Tim Pool, Timcast IRL. I usually listen to that every morning while I drink my coffee and do some cross posting. Maybe that's what I'll talk to you guys about, like a daily, a day in the life of me, Tamara, the reseller. So, I was going to listen to the Bearded Picker because I listened to him yesterday as I was driving to Aldi's, and then I stopped listening and I never went back and listened to the rest of his show. So I don't know if I'll go back and listen to that. I kind of feel like it's the same old, same old. I feel like that's the way it is with a lot of reselling content I listen to, podcasts I'm listening to. They just keep repeating the same topics and the same stuff. And nothing is really new to me. And I don't know. I mean, I still listen because
In half of a mile,
I don't know. I
right
just feel it's my
turn at
connection to
end
the
of
community.
road Onto US Highway 11.
It's really going to annoy me with this GPS talking over me. But I just feel like it's the same stuff. Same stuff all the time. But, you know. What I really do like to watch, and I've been kind of trying to get into it a little bit more. In my last video, I talked a little bit about how I've been selling more hard goods, is watching channels that people are talking about hard goods.
Right turn at the end of the road and then
I know how to
left
get
turn.
there. I should just pause the GPS until I get to Messina. And then, hold on, let me check. What's the sign say? Oh, gun show this weekend. Speaking of gun shows, my husband is not here. Here as in with me, not in the car, but he is in,
Next left.
hold on. No, not New Brunswick. He went to New Brunswick, or did he go to Nova Scotia? No, he's in Newfoundland. That's what it is, Newfoundland.
Proceed
In
to
Canada. It's an
to
island.
State
So
Highway
I think it's
420.
Newfoundland, right? I think. But anyway, he's in an island today. He just got there last night. He traveled a ferry, overnight ferry. I think it was like a 12-hour ferry. And him and my brother got there and they are going moose hunting. So hopefully they get something. Although if he does, I got to drive over to Vermont and meet up with him because his Jeep won't handle if it's got a good rack. And he's going to get that mounted. Plus he's got 2 coolers to put the meat in. And he's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it all in my Jeep, which he won't. So I'm going to have to drive over to help him bring the stuff home. But anyway, so I know. Welcome to this. I'm all over the place. I squirrel. I get into a different topic and never finish the topic I was talking about. Yeah, that's me. But I've been watching some YouTube videos that talk about like what people are selling. I find those really interesting. I feel like they're not a lot of the same old, right? Versus somebody just talking about, oh, my sales are down. Why are they down? Let's talk about why they're down. Oh, are you promoting? Or are you this or that or whatever, right? So like that stuff I feel like is like beat to death, like constantly saying the same thing over and over again. But maybe if somebody's watching for the first time, they're a new seller, it's good information. But for somebody who's been selling since 1998, full time, I've been selling for 8 years, about 8 years, full time selling. I say full time, but you know, I don't really work it full time, but this is my job. Like this is it. This is what I do for a living. This is what I do to bring income into the house is this. There are times like during Q4, quarter 4, that I work full-time hours because I'm so busy packaging and listing and all that kind of stuff. And then there's, other times like in the summer where we're camping and I'm putting my store on extended time away, or I am just extending my handling time, or I'm just not really doing anything for like a week. Or maybe a lot of times where we've been camping, I've been garage sailing. Like we were in New Hampshire in August, and my brother, my sister-in-law, Tony and I, we went out and did some garage sailing, and I had quite the haul. And I always laugh that people who go garage sailing with me, they don't understand how long I take until you live it at a garage sale. Like I can be at a garage sale for an hour if they've got some good stuff to go through, where they are like in and out and they're back at the car waiting for me. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but you know this when you come with me, and I take a while. So I've been watching videos on hard goods, specifically collectible glassware, breakables. So many people shy away from breakables. So I'm like, I don't mind it. I'll jump into it. I'll do breakables. So I'm trying to learn more of what are people collecting.
Left turn onto State Highway 420.
Oh, I got an Amish coming up. So I got to just, obviously, I'm paying attention while I'm driving and talking to you. It's just like talking to somebody who's sitting in the seat next to me. But there are times that I pay attention a little bit more because there's, things like traffic or whatever. So right now I have an Amish, and I'm gonna go over on the other side of the road. Take my time. Look at this. They're kids. There are kids driving the Amish buggy. Oh, you can't even see. Too bad. Too bad. So sad. But I'm always surprised. There's a lot of accidents with Amish buggies in the area. But anyway, so gas is down to $3.59. $3.59 here. What is it in your area? Hey, there you go. You can leave that comment down below. What is your price of regular gas in your area? What is today? Today is September 12th.
420.
So, the other thing you can leave in the comment down below is, what is your main category? Like, you don't need to tell me what you're selling. Some people don't like to share that. But like, what's your main category? Do you sell hard goods? Do you sell clothing? Do you sell hard goods but non-breakable hard goods? You know, like, I sell a lot of puzzles and board games. I shouldn't say I sell a lot of them. I list them. They don't really sell very much. I did just sell on Etsy. If you are a member of my Resellers Hangout Facebook group, there's a link down below. Hopefully I remember to put it in. Come join it and answer the questions, because I won't approve you if you don't answer the questions. I just want to make sure I don't get a bunch of spam in my group. So answer the questions. But one of the things I just sold on Etsy, and if you're not listing on Etsy and you sell vintage items that are over 20 years old, why not? It costs you 20 cents to list, and the listing will stay up for 3 months. And then you can either have it auto renew or you can manually renew it. And then you just pay another 20 cents. It's 20 cents. So anyway, I just sold a Styx vinyl record. The total was like $60 something. All right, this truck, you can't see that truck right there. See him? He's like, lady, move it. Oh no, he's gonna pass me. There you go. See you later, mister. He says, you are going too slow, lady. I'm going 55. And speed limit is 55. But where he was tailgating me and the speed limit was 30, like, all right, it was 30 and I was going like 45. But, all right, so Etsy, I just wanted to let me talk about some platforms. And then I did want to talk about the day in the life of me. I've got 9.8 more miles until my first destination. Maybe I will show you guys what I buy. Maybe I'll do that today. But then that means you have to look at the camera to see. So I just forgot what I was going to say. Oh, platforms. So I sell on Mercari, which a lot of people have said they stopped when Mercari changed their fee structure. So a seller was no longer paying fees, but the buyer was. They closed their account. What? This is a platform. If you've already taken the time to list your items, but somebody else is going to pay the fees, you're going to stop selling on it? Whatever. But send the buyers my way, because I'm still selling stuff. Almost every day I'm selling stuff on Mercari. People are sending me offers, which a lot of times it's only a few dollars less, and I accept it because I'm okay with that. I always price my items so there's a little wiggle room, at least a 10% wiggle room, sometimes 20. And because I'm not paying the fees, I'm more than happy to lower the price for them. And I love it. If I sell something for $28, I make $28. So that's pretty cool. I just don't understand why people left Mercari. And I don't know. You already listed it. Leave it. Why take it down? Stupid, honestly. I'm in the job to make money. So if somebody else is going to pay the fees, like, hello, yeah, of course. I also sell on Poshmark. And I would say, I probably get as many sales on Poshmark as I do on Mercari. What I should do is, I've been wanting to do a video, but honestly, I haven't been sitting still long enough for me to say, okay, I have nothing to do. I'm going to do a video, a pre-recorded not like this type, but like sit at my computer, and I wanted to kind of show you guys some of the stuff that I sell. So if you're interested in what I'm selling, I go by Yellow Fox on Mercari, and Yellow Fox on Poshmark, and Yellow Fox on Etsy. So go and look and see what I'm selling, and you can look. Although I think on Etsy it's a little harder, but you can look at like my reviews, and then my reviews will show the items that people bought. So I've been selling on Poshmark, and I sell all the way from so let me just say that whatever I list on eBay, I cross post to Mercari, unless it is not allowed on Mercari, which is food. I can't list food on Mercari, but I don't think I really have much food listed anymore at all anyhow. Maybe some spices, but I actually sold those recently. Where did I sell those? I think I sold those. I think I sold them on Poshmark. Did I sell them on Poshmark? I don't know. I can't remember. But it was a set of spices. I used to own a review blog, and I got sent some spices, and I never opened them, and I listed them for sale, and somebody bought them. So Mercari, everything goes on Mercari that's on eBay. And then when it comes to Poshmark, pretty much almost everything goes on Poshmark. Some books I don't list, and some books I do. So it depends. If it's a children's book, then I'll put that under the in the kids' toys other. If it's a book that could be used for crafting, I put that under home and design. And then if it's a book that is, like a collectible, then I'll put it under, like, they have a section under the home for, I think it's home accents, and then it's like coffee table books. But they're not always real coffee table books. But anyway, I put them up there anyhow, and I sell some every now and then, and video games and all that kind of stuff. So it's not just clothing for me on Poshmark. A lot of home goods. I would say the majority of the stuff I sell on Poshmark is non-clothing. I do sell some clothes, but usually most of the stuff is non-clothing. If it's heavy, like I just sold this like rice cooker steamer thing, and it's heavy, and it would have cost quite a bit of money. Like it goes up to £5 with that one price range, and then it goes up. You can do up to, I think you can go up to £10 maybe. But I will put, I'll sell stuff on there that it's, they play the flat rate of, I don't even know what they pay, 8 something, I think, $7.95. I don't know. Oh, I'm going by a garage sale. Hold on. All right, I got to hit that on the way back. I'm gonna hit that one on the way back. I'm not gonna turn around. It didn't really look like it's that good, and I think they've had garage sales before, and it wasn't really anything good. But I still like to stop anyhow, because you never know. Could have that one item. So I ended up, I list pretty much everything on Posh, and then Etsy is vintage, or if it could be a supply, then I will list it. So if it's something they can use as a supply, and that is kind of a gray area for me. I know there's some very black and white definitions that people are like very black and white what a supply is. I kind of toe the line a little bit, and put stuff that's not vintage, but I list it as a supply. The big thing is don't list it as handmade if it is not handmade by you. So, you can use a production partner, like if you're doing t-shirts and stuff. But what I'm saying is, let's say you buy a ceramic Santa Claus and it was handmade. Don't list it as handmade. List it as vintage if it's vintage. So that's what I'm talking about. So I do Etsy. And Etsy, I by far get a higher price on Etsy. I price my items higher on Etsy than I do on eBay. Buyers will pay more for it. Look, I just sold that Styx album, and I was charging more for it there. That sign says it's 392 degrees Fahrenheit out. I think their sign's broken. So that's what I do. And then I just started, I think maybe in June timeframe, listing on Depop. So today I sold a t-shirt, or I guess overnight I sold a t-shirt on Depop I didn't ship today. I'm going to ship tomorrow. I didn't have very many going out, so I said, oh, I'll just wait and do it. Actually, I'll probably package it when I get home, but I'll drop it off tomorrow. But I sold a t-shirt. The problem with Depop, it's like the old eBay where people will send you an offer and you'll accept it and then they ghost you. They never buy it. They never do anything. So yesterday I had a shirt and I had gotten 3 offers on it. 2 of them were the same amount and the third was $1 less. So I accepted the 2 offers that were the same. Isn't it weird? You can accept offers to more than one person. And then I countered $1 up on the other one. One of them bought it. I don't even know which one. I don't know if it was one that offered me that amount or the counter. Or, yeah, it was not somebody new because it was $2 off from the original asking price. And it was definitely an offer amount that was purchased. So Depop is slow. Like, I probably sell 3 items a week on Depop. And I know I belong to some Depop Facebook groups and people talk about how they sell like a lot all the time, like 20 items a day. And I just don't. But I think it's also probably because I don't focus on just clothing. So I'm not posting to Depop every day where this person was talking about how they post 20 items a day and they sell 20 items. I don't post 20 clothing items a day because I'm not always sourcing clothing. But that's the other thing. There's a lot of people who don't like to sell clothing. Where I was saying earlier, there are people who don't like to sell breakables. Well, I'll sell breakables, I'll sell large items, and I will sell clothing. So when I go garage sailing, I look through the clothing racks. And I am not a fashionista. I mean, my shirt today, hello, Dollar General on clearance from like 4 or 5 years ago. And so I don't know high-end clothing. I don't know anything. But I go by the feel. If it feels expensive, and you can tell when you're feeling stuff, then I will look it up. Or if the tag looks just a little fancier than, than like a Walmart tag or whatever, then I'll look it up. And I do that a lot at garage sales. But then I also will pick up things that I know, 2 weeks ago I picked up Affliction. So I'm like, I feel like I've heard that name before, Affliction. And it's skulls and skeletons and stuff like that on the shirts. And I did a quick Google search, or maybe it was eBay. Lately, eBay's picture is not working good for me, so I have to do the Google image search. And I did one really quick, and I said, I'm going to see if my daughter wants this, and or my son, or I have these keywords I use when I'm out and about. And I did a picture, and I looked at it, and I said, okay, well, geez, this is selling for like $80. So she wanted, I think, $1 for them. And after just seeing that one, I said, I'm just going to buy them all, and I'll get at least my $1 back. No matter what, I should get my $1 back. Well, most of them are selling for anywhere between $40 and $80. So I'm easily going to get my $1 back. So I have picked up every single one of those. So I won't pass up clothing. I'll do clothing. And especially since I sell on Bakari's Good for Clothing, Poshmark, and Depop.
Next left, and then right turn.
I am in Messina. So those are the platforms I sell on. I used to do Facebook Marketplace. I don't do that at all anymore. And so a day in the life of me. Let me just give you a quick thing. I only got, only 0.8 miles. And I'll be at my garage sale. And this one's on Nightingale Road. And I hope it's the one that's on the corner that I went to earlier this year. And I picked up some great items. Actually, I picked up a uranium vase the other day. I heard uranium is back in.
Nightingale Avenue.
I know, Nightingale Avenue. I heard uranium is back in. So, uranium glass, people. The younger generation, I guess, is collecting it, which is weird. So I got a vase for, I think I paid $1 for it. Uranium vase, really, really pretty. I decided to keep it.
Next
This
right.
says garage sale. All right, maybe I'm going to have to talk to you guys about a day in the life of me after, because I'm probably going to get to this garage sale. Number 24. Number 24.
Proceed about half of a mile to your destination.
school is back in session. All the cars in the parking lots. Kind of makes it nice garage sailing on a Thursday, even a Fridays, because a lot of times I would hit garage sales, and you know, they're people who have the summer off. And now that school's back, all the teachers and support staff and all that, they're all back to work. So hopefully there won't be as many people. Although I would say this year, I feel like the garage sales.
Your destination is ahead on the left.
Yes, on the left. I think it is where I want it to be. So I have noticed that the garage sales, wow, look at the houses for sale. There's one there and one there. The garage sales there hasn't been very many people at them. I feel like I'm one of the only people when I go to a garage sale, unless it's a town-wide garage sale. I think I mentioned this earlier, that we don't have community. Like, it's not.
Your destination is ahead on the left.
The garage sales around here are not. Hold on, it says I'm at the garage sale. Oh, I think it's that one on the corner. Oh, okay. It's not the one I was hoping.
You have arrived.
I've never
at your
been to this
destination.
one. Let me
Next left. and
Oh,
then
it is. Okay.
Left turn.
Wait a minute. Oh, I thought they were having a garage sale. People don't put signs out. And I thought they were having a garage sale right there, but it's not them. It's this one right here, which is the one I bought some stuff at. They're clearing out their mother's estate. So I'm excited. I got some good stuff. Yeah, I'll talk about garage sales after. I'm gonna go see what I can get for goodies. Talk to you later. All right, I'm back. It's been an hour and I've gone to 2 sales, and I'm not showing you guys what I bought because I bought too much stuff. Oh my gosh. So the first sale, I walked in and I'm so sweaty right now. It is like let's see what the humidity level is. It's gotta be hot.
Mile, left turn.
It's not hot. The temperature's still like low, but let's see what the humidity is. 87%. Yeah, 87% humidity. I am like so hot right now. You know what I was saying earlier about like jumping out of the car and it was nice and cool, fall morning? No, not today, not right now. All right, so I need to go. What is it having me do? Okay, I guess I'm gonna go this way because it's having me go on the school property around the school thing. Yeah, that's not happening. Anyway, I gotta go potty too, so thankfully there's a McDonald's around. But I got a Kiss Band vintage t-shirt for $1.
Next right.
So I walked up to the first garage sale where I left you guys, and it was the garage sale that I was excited about, which you heard. And I got there, and last time I bought a lot of glassware, and there were people over there cashing out. So they had 3 bags full of stuff wrapped. So I'm so bummed. Like, I wish I knew what they bought. I saw he had like a really nice jacket in his hands too. And so then I ended up getting 2 things. Oh, I got 2 things from, or 2 bags from there. I bought a curling iron that I scanned the UPC. I didn't even open the box. I probably should have, but I mean, these people are pretty good. And I think it said it was selling for like $60 and they wanted $2 for it. Actually, I'm at a red light. I can show you. All right, so this is what I bought. GHD Platinum Professional Performance Styler. And it was $2. And I scanned it and it came up high, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna grab that. And then I grabbed 2 mugs. Forget it. Light turned green. Can't show you. 2 coffee mugs. And you know what? If you go back and watch the video at the beginning, I took off my glasses and I stuck them right here. So when I got to the garage sale, I did not have my glasses, so I couldn't see the prices. I ended up pausing when I hit the clothing, and I went out and grabbed my glasses. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stop at the McDonald's and run in and go potty. And while I do that, well, not while, obviously, I'm not bringing you into the bathroom with me, and nobody else is here to talk to you while I am doing that. But when I get to the bathroom, I got a cop pulling up on the side of me. Woohoo! See, ready? Here it comes. She's probably gonna be like, oh, lady, you're using your phone while you're driving. But it is hands-free. So that I can do, mister. Wish I could turn right on red right now to get away from you. Does anybody else get worried when there's a cop right next to them? Normally I don't care because I'm not breaking any rules. But still makes you a little nervous. So there is, I'm going to pull over, and before I run in and go potty, I'm going to show you some of the things I got. So you can see them. A good YouTuber would be editing the video right now. I'll pull over here. I'm going to pull over here, away from everybody. A good YouTuber would edit out a lot of the stuff of me just sitting there at the light. But you know what? I'm not a good YouTuber. All right, let me show you my glasses, my mugs. So if you are away from your computer listening to me, away from your phone, run back. Okay, this is the mugs. There's 2 of them. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. And the brand is Threshold. I don't even know the brand. Are you familiar with that brand? But I will look them up after. Anyway, there's 2. So a lot of times, if there was only one, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. Unless it was like something spectacular. But because it was a set of 2, I did pick those up. They were $1. Excuse the noise. And I'll put these in the back here since I just showed them to you. All right. Oh, I picked up this at a garage sale. Obviously at a garage sale. This was at the second one. This casserole dish from Corningware Creations. It is their stoneware line, and there you go. So I didn't see any chips or cracks. It was $2 by Deb. I did scan it, and it looks like they're going for $20. I'm actually thinking I'm going to keep it. So normally I probably went to pick it up for $2 to sell for $20 if it's a breakable. I got to make it worth it. All right, so this is FDJ French dressing. This was from the first garage sale. Everything was $1 if I remember correctly. So it's a nice denim with sweater arms jacket, and it is a size extra large, which that is a great size. And it's in great condition. I checked everything over. I didn't see any holes or rips or stains. There was a nice jacket they had that had a stain, so I was kind of bummed out I didn't get it. I debated, but I didn't. All right, so this is by Scarlett. It's a size 12. With the holidays coming and people having holiday parties, it is a 3/4 length sleeve. You can see through dress with the lining right here, and it's just nice. This is nice, very nice dress. So that's, I'm thinking for the holidays. Again, $1. And then, oh, I got this for me. There was no size, but it looked like it would fit me. Actually, I think it might be too big, but it's long. So being 5'7", I have a hard time finding clothes that are long enough. And it has this nice, like a nylon type sleeve. So it was cute. That was for me. And I think this was mine too. Oh, this is the last one in this bag. This was from the first sale. Which I spent 25 minutes at that one. And I spent 35 minutes at the other one. Well, whatever. It's a very lightweight sweater with a hood. And it is wicked long. Look how long it is. Oh, here's the brand. I don't know. Paka? P-A-K-A. It's Royal Alpaca recycled nylon. If it's worth a lot, I'm selling it. If it's not, I'm going to keep it. It's nice and long. I can wear it with leggings, which, you know, I love my leggings, ladies. Ladies and gents, I love my leggings. Okay, let me put this stuff back. Again, yeah, I should be editing this out, but I'm not going to because, you know, I'm a lazy YouTuber. At least I'm honest with you guys about that. Okay, let me put this back here. Oh, okay. Thank goodness nothing was breakable. I do got, okay, so then this is the next garage sale. Oh my gosh. So I was telling you, I walked in and those people had 3 bags. Well, then I got to the next garage sale 25 minutes later. They were walking out with boxes of stuff. And I'm like, I almost thought about skipping this garage sale. It was like can you see? There's stuff like floating in the air. I almost skipped the garage sale to get ahead of them. I'm glad I didn't, because I got a Carhartt 2XL work shirt button up. There is a little spot right here, but you know, when it comes to Carhartt, it don't matter. It don't matter at all with Carhartt. People will buy it with holes and stains and everything else. So this was vintage, and I wasn't sure if I should get it. It is LL Bean, and it's a rugby shirt. I paid $3 for this. By the way, that Carhartt was $1. If it had no price, it was $1. They were charging $1 for Carhartt, but $3 for this. I looked that up really quickly, and it does show that they're selling for like 25 bucks or so. So I'm like, okay. I grabbed this. I grabbed a bunch of clothes without knowing the pricing. So this is a North Face jacket, size medium. So I had a huge pile, and the lady came over and says, "Are you buying that white jacket?" And I said, "Yep." And I said, "There's no price. Unless the price is too high, then I won't buy it." And so she goes, "You want me to go ask for you?" And I said, "Sure." So she went over and asked, and the lady goes, "Oh, it's $1." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting it." I told her it was for my niece. So $1 for a North Face winter jacket. So I watched a video recently that said that, I think it was Katie and Vicky's show, and Vicky had sold a velour jacket. But look at this, it's so great for Christmas, for a Christmas party. The brand is Rachel Zoe, which again, I don't know my brands. And this is a size medium, but oh my gosh. I'm like, yeah, somebody is gonna want this velour, or is it velvet? What's the difference between velvet and velour? I don't know, but it's nice. All right, so that was $1. $1, North Face. $3 for LL Bean. She did have some Orvis men's blazers with the, I think it was like a canvas, and it had like leather elbows, and they wanted $5 a piece. And I looked them up, and they go anywhere between 25. Some of them kind of went more, and I decided not to get them. I'm feeling a little regret though that I didn't end up getting them. Should 2 of them. All right, so then I got another Carhartt. This is a vest. And again, this one had a little bit of a spot right here, but still, again, it's Carhartt. I don't care. It can be trash and I'll still get it. Hold on. Oh, I'm gonna move the bag up. All right. I gotta go oh, is this brand new? Hold on, because I feel a tag. I didn't know that when I bought it. This was $3. It's by a brand called Rock and Roll Cowboy. I didn't look it up, but you know, there's just some things that you don't look up. If the print is there, you get it. So, nice Western shirt with the pearl snap buttons, and it is a larger size 2 in XXL. So I'm excited about that one. That was, what was I say, $3 I think that one was. Then I grabbed Blarney Woolen Mills, made in Ireland. It's a size medium, and it is made out of a type of wool. I did look at the tag just to make sure. Merino wool, great condition. So $1. And then, can I tell you how much I love garage sailing? LL Bean. This looks like it might be well, it's made in Norway, but it looks like an older vintage tag, just from the looks of it. And here it is, a men's size large, wool, 100%, no, it's wool and nylon, made in Norway, size large. All right, that is picky. It is picky. And then, oh my gosh, I had to get this. Again, the holidays coming. Somebody wanting to wear a winter white Angora It's made by high quality Angora Zenisha. Oh, I gotta redo my fingernails. Don't look at my fingernails. Oh, so this was $3. Pretty Angora sweater. I should have backed myself up so you could have seen, but look at how fuzzy wuzzy it is. Oh no, two more things. So then I got this Vancouver 2010 Olympics. Size 2X, 100% cotton. It is double stitched. It is not single, and it's not considered vintage because it's not 20 years old, but it's from the Olympics. All right, so some people collect that type of stuff, so I grabbed that. Again, that was $1. And then this one, I wanted to see what brand it's on. I didn't even look. All Style, single stitch, 2XL. It is made in Mexico, but ladies and gents, it is a single stitch on that. Let me see the arms. If the arms are single stitch, nope, the arms are double. And let me see if the bottom is single. Helps with dating. It is double on the bottom too, but oh, I didn't even look at the back. I only looked at the front. It is not vintage. You know why? Because it's from their 2011 tour. But anyway, it was $1. So I grabbed that, and I gotta look that up and see. So that's what I've got so far. So let's see, at first one I paid $19. No, first one I paid $11 and then $19. So what am I at? 30 bucks for all this goodies. And I also went back and picked up a pair of fly fishing boots that my husband replied and said he wanted before I pulled away. And then there's some, if I think of it, you know what, I'm not gonna take time probably to do it, but if I do, there were some lamps. Ugh. There were some old lamps that they had that I debated on getting. And I know I've said that I'll ship breakables. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. I gotta turn on my AC higher. I know that I said I'll do breakables, and these are big things. But the prices were all over the place. There was some as low as like 30 bucks for a lamp. And I thought, you know what? It's not worth it for $30. It's not worth, it was only $2. But it came with the shade and everything. So it's just not worth the packing and shipping and taking care that's not going to get broken and all that kind of stuff for, you know, like $20 profit. Versus if it was selling for like $120, I would have grabbed it and not even thought twice about it. So, all right, I'm going to let you guys go, and you won't know because I'll be right back in a second. I'm going to go potty. Well, I hope while watching my haul just now, you guys took a little break from working and had a cup of coffee, had a cup of tea, drink some water. Okay, no one's coming. I can back up. Oh, now I feel like I'm gonna cough. Excuse my cough. I hope it wasn't too loud. So while I was going potty, emptying the bladder from the coffee I had this morning, which, you know, sometimes I don't have coffee when I'm going garage sailing because there are times where I'm in an area where there is no bathrooms. And, you know, I don't know if you guys are like me, but you kind of figure out where all the restrooms are in the areas you're going to be going. And I like when I'm in Massena because there are plenty of opportunities between Stewart's, which is like a little corner convenience store, gas station. Sells really good ice cream. There's a McDonald's and a Burger King and a Taco Bell, and TJ Maxx is here, and Walmart. Like, there's all these places. So I like that. But other times I go to places and there's like nowhere to go to the bathroom. And you got to find a little corner area where you can pull over and open your doors and go. Sometimes it's hard to even do that because it's all open fields, not a lot of trees. Or when you find some trees, there's a house right there. And, ugh. But anyway, while I was going, I realized that I filled up my water bottle and I left it on the counter. So I debated on getting a Diet Coke. And then I was like, nope, not going to get a Diet Coke. We'll just go without drinking till we get home. Which, well, we got 2 down. We got 5 more garage sales to hit. Tony called me when I was at one of them, the first one, and he has made it to his Airbnb where they're staying tonight. And the guy who they're going through their hunt with brought him out for breakfast. And he said there's mountains. I didn't realize that there was mountains in, where did I say he was? Not New Brunswick, not Newfoundland. He says it's a lot, it reminds him a lot of going to like the upper Maine shores.
In half of a mile, right turn onto Bailey Road.
I feel like maybe I should have gotten a soda because I got a tickle in my throat and all I want to do is cough right now. But I did say to him, I said, well, first of all, I'm like, I'm at a garage sale and I don't like talking on my phone when I'm at a garage sale. So I kind of like didn't talk much. He did all the talking and I just was like, oh, I don't like this. Like the feeling of a conversation isn't good when I'm not an active participant. And then I was like, hey, did you take any money out of my wallet? Because I forgot to check to see how much money I had. Oh, I'm going to get another red light. Forgot to check to see how much money I had before I went. And I'm thinking, I got a pile started, and I hope I don't get there and find out I have no money. Which I did. I had was fine. It was only $11, but I had more than that. But I meant to check to see how much I had overall, and I keep forgetting to check. So I'm gonna do that when I stop, because I thought of it just now because I went by the bank where I would get money if I needed it.
Quarter of a mile, right turn
Which
onto
I probably
Reed
quarter of a mile turn onto Reed Drive. Okay, I gotta go down a little further. So this neighborhood is not one of the better neighborhoods, but you know, sometimes you find some good stuff. Because sometimes they don't have a lot of space. It's apartments. They may have inherited from an estate. And there are like, they don't know pricing. They just get rid of stuff. 300 feet. This
Next
might
right,
be. I wonder if
and
this is
then
the one
your
that has.
destination is ahead on the right.
I wonder if this is the one that has a ton of record albums, vinyl albums. I'm gonna look, and you know, any like classic rock from the 80s has been doing really well for me.
You have arrived at your destination.
You say so, huh? You think so? I don't see anything. I think the garage sale's hiding from me.
In 2/10 of a mile,
it's right there.
left turn at
She
the end
didn't
of the
open
road
today.
onto Barnhart Road.
Listen, lady, it is where I thought, and the lady didn't even open. You know why? Because when I was at the first garage sale, she was saying that it was raining earlier this morning. And all of her stuff is outdoors, and she's got it covered. But yeah, I bet you that's it. 262. Okay. So now to the next one. She didn't open. But you know, I was going to look through her albums, because I have been kind of just passing by albums and not taking any time to look at them. Oh, was I supposed to turn right there? No. Right here.
Left turn at the end of the road.
Right here. All right, so let me tell you about a day in the life of me while we travel to the next one, because I think we got a little bit to go. 4.2 miles. So when I get up in the morning, usually around 6:30,
In a quarter of a mile,
I lay in bed
right
till
turn
like
onto Great
7.
Lakes Seaway Trail.
Like if I wake up at 5, sometimes I'll lay in bed till 7. So usually at 7, I'm like, all right, you got to get up. So I get up, I have my coffee, and usually from 7 to 9, I will cross post, delist, relist on Flip. Like I'll do some type of activity, answer questions, delist items that sold on other platforms using Flip, F-L-Y-P. So I pretty much do that for about 2 hours. I listen to a 2-hour podcast. There's motion at your front door. Must be my father-in-law's at my house. So I do that for a couple hours, and then I jump in the shower, and a lot of times I'll finish listening to the podcast. I get ready, And then I go downstairs and I package my orders for the day normally, but I have a 2-day handling. So a lot of times if it's only a few orders, I will not do everyday shipping. But if I have 6+ orders, then I ship every day. It's pretty much the way I do it. So usually Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays I ship. Sometimes I will ship on Thursdays, which is today if there's not a lot of garage sales, because Friday usually is the more garage sale day, and I want to be out and about before the end of or before, like when garage sales open. My post office doesn't open till 9:30, so I bring the packages with me, and if I know that I'm going to be done by noon garage sailing, then I will bring them back and drop them off at my local post office, which closes at 1:30, or I will stop at a neighboring post office and drop them off if it's going to be later than that. So that's usually what I do. After I package, Tony's usually my run to the post office with my packages. So he will bring them, and then I will take pictures and then list. So sometimes, like last week, I took over 1,000 pictures and I listed. I'm not one of those people who list things and put them as drafts and then have them go live like 10 a day or 20 a day or whatever. I don't do that. I list it. When I'm listing, I list it live. I don't sit there and save it for later because it's not going to sell. It's not going to sell unless it's listed. So I am not a true believer in you have to list 10 items every day. I don't believe that to have sales. I believe that you have to do something in your store on a regular basis for the algorithm to know that you're active in your store, that you're not just listing something and then 2 months later coming back and logging in, right? It just wants to know that you're doing something, whether you're responding to best offers or shipping or listing, or you're just doing something. So I really truly believe that, because I can go weeks without listing anything and I still sell stuff. Now, would I sell more if I listed all the time? Probably, because I'd sell the stuff I list, because I'm selling stuff. As I'm listing it, I'm selling stuff, which always gets me when I list something and it's listed for 5 minutes and somebody sends me an offer. I'm like, oh, do I take the offer? A lot of it really depends on what I'm selling it for. Wait a minute, what's this? Everything electric. Something is finally going in this abandoned Aldi store. Yes, an electric store, which I don't care. I probably won't ever go in it. But that's nice. Nice to see progress, you guys. Isn't it nice to see progress? So I'm driving by right now. What you can't see out this window is our mall, which is no longer a mall. It has turned into a warehouse. And rumor had it was pretty much Amazon and Walmart using the space. And I believe the Walmart, because I see Walmart trucks there all the time. Multiple trucks. But they turned our mall into a warehouse. The only store that's still left is a anchor store, which is JCPenney's, but it's self-closed. You can't go into the mall or into that side of the building from JCPenney's. You go in and it's just self-contained. But I don't know. I think at some point they're going to leave. I'm surprised they're still here, and I'm surprised they haven't relocated to more of the downtown area, because that's where most of the stores are. That's where TJ Maxx and Big Lots, Famous Footwear.
Onto Trupany Road.
That's pretty much about it. There's not a lot. Oh, we have a GameStop. This is a little strip mall, and that's pretty much where people are putting their businesses. They're not in the malls anymore. They've all moved out, including the last store that was in the mall was Maurice's, and they closed up shop, and they, I guess, couldn't find a new space.
Next left, and then left turn at the end of the road.
Next left. I made it sound like it was going to be the next left, not this left, when I looked and saw how much further. So that's pretty much my day. Sometimes I'll be downstairs until 2 or 3 in the afternoon. That's where my office is, taking pictures, and then I'll come upstairs and I'll watch TV, catch up on some recorded shows or anything like that while listing. So I take my phone
Left turn
and I
at the end of
upload
the road.
the pictures. I'm really hoping this is not the people who have a sale all the time. If it is, I'm not even going to stop. You know what? Maybe I will stop because I haven't stopped at all in 2 years.
In a quarter
So
of a
maybe I'll
mile,
stop just
your
to see what she's
destination
got.
is ahead on the
But
right.
anyway, so I'll list until about 5:30. Then I cook dinner, and then we eat, and then I usually will go back to listing and continue listing through the evening until I decide I'm ready to go to bed. Anywhere between 8 and 11.
Your destination is ahead on the right.
Oh, I don't. Oh, please don't be the house that always has it, because there is one on this road that doesn't have a sale all the time.
You have arrived at your destination.
I don't think this is it. I think this is a
Proceed
new
about
place.
0.6 of a mile.
So I'm gonna pull into their driveway, which I don't normally do. No, I don't think this is the same one. Or if it is, she's gotten rid of a lot of stuff because there's not a lot here. So, all right, I'll be right back. Ugh, same old, same old. She used to be an Avon representative. She's got a lot of Avon. And she's like, oh, it's 50% off. But I'm like, a lot of it was only 50 cents, but still. I probably need to look up sometime and find out what empty perfume canisters sell really well for Avon, just so I know I have a bolo of what to look for. Like I looked up and I put that in my Facebook group, Party Light. If you find the 3-wick
Proceed
candles,
about 0.6 of a mile.
they can do really well. But anyway, are you ever at a garage sale and you smell BO and you're like, did I put deodorant on? And I'm like, is it me? I'm like, I don't think it's me. I haven't smelled it till now. Pretty sure it was that lady. Ugh, she stunk. She stunk bad. She did have a sweater I almost bought, but then when I looked at it closely, it had quite a few stains on it. She's like, oh, you can't beat $1. My stuff's only $1. And I'm like, yeah, you can beat $1. A free pile is better than $1. But even if it was in the free pile, I still wouldn't have taken it.
In a quarter of a mile,
It had,
left turn.
the stains were like this big. Oh, this reminds me, I want to go to, this is a greenhouse. And I want to stop at another greenhouse that I know of because they've got mums that are, I think they're $9.99. So I want to pick up at least one, maybe two for my porch. I think I'll probably at least pick up one, maybe not two. But I have a hydrangea
Next left, and then
that
right turn.
I have in a pot. And I want to take it out of the pot and I want to plant it in the ground for next year because it's a perennial.
Next right.
And I was thinking of taking the mum I buy and putting it in that pot that's in my front yard. So I just changed out my garden flag to
Proceed
a
about
pumpkin
5
one.
miles to State Highway 56.
And I've got, I thought there was a garage sale. I'm confused. I thought there was one over. I'm gonna turn here. Maybe it was that Reed. You know what? It may have been that Reed Road. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have turned. Probably should have just stuck with my GPS. Because for some reason I thought there was a garage sale over here. And now that I think about it, it was that one that was on Reed. But when it popped up on my GPS, I was thinking, oh, it's over here on these roads. But you know what? I don't think it is. So I'm just going to go around and get back on that road when I get over here. So fall. So I want to decorate stuff for fall. And hold on, they got a Class C Prism. Oh, it's a small one. That's a small RV. It's so hard to find Class C's around here, used ones. So we just bought a new Class A, so we don't need one. Like new to us, not a new. It was a 2012. But yeah, so I want to decorate for fall. And I put out, well, I went to Aldi's yesterday. Excuse me, my throat still has a frog in it. And I bought a sign that they had for $10, and it was like a gnome, and it said, welcome fall y'all, or something like that. And then you turn it around, and the other side was like the gnome dressed like a witch. So I thought, oh, that's good. I can use the fall for September and then turn it around for Halloween for October and then go back to fall for November. And then usually right after Thanksgiving, everything changes till Christmas decorations for me. Yeah, so that's that. Do you guys pick up any Avon items? Let me know if there's any good bolos for Avon. And I've been looking up Tupperware bolos, and you know, a lot of the like, what is it called? Direct sales, MLMs. I see a lot of that stuff at garage sales, but I always see so much Avon. And I did open one. It was like it was like an old car. I can't remember, like a Corvette or something. And I was like, oh, I wonder if this, like, wonder if people collect this. I didn't look it up because she was walking around following me, talking to me. Where if she would have left, then I would have realized that the odor was from her, 100%, versus me thinking, is it me? Because honestly, when I was looking at the clothes, I was like, I don't want to get these. They smell like stinky sweat. And then I realized as I went into the other room, I still could smell it. But she was literally following me. That I was like, maybe it's that lady. Maybe it's this lady who smells like this. Pee. Alright, so let's see. What else can I talk to you guys about? Or is this video long enough and I could just stop? Because I don't want to force feed
left turn
a topic.
Alcoa Road.
Alcoa Road. Yeah, I know. You're going to try and get me back on that main road, which is good because there was nothing on that one. So I think I'll probably just sign off instead of trying to fill the feed. Plus,
Next
see?
left.
Excuse me. I usually cough in my armpit, and I didn't. Not my armpit. This pit. This pit of your arm. In your elbow. I don't know why they call it your elbow, because your elbow's on this side. But anyway, I just coughed in my hand. I do have some hand sanitizer right here in my door, because I went to a garage sale and they had a whole bunch of free hand sanitizer. And I'm like, oh, I need some more for the car. So I did grab a pump of it. Alright, so I'm gonna sign off. And tomorrow I got more garage sales on Friday to hit, and then more garage sales on Saturday.
And then right turn.
And I think I might go to yeah, see, I gotta stop talking because it's making my mouth dry. There is a garage sale that's a ways away. It's like an hour away, but it said it had like 10 vendors set up at it. And I thought, you know what? It's supposed to be nice weather, so it'd be a good time for me to get out and go do that instead of sitting home. And I can see what kind of goodies are in that area. But then there's another town called Malone, New York, that has garage sales. So I thought I'll head out to Constable and do that sale. And then I'll head into Malone and hit those garage sales on Saturday. But in the no, actually, I'm going to do that tomorrow. Because I'm going to swing by the casino tomorrow. Because I have a little scratch thing, but you got to be there and scratch it in front of them. It's probably only $10. But I thought, oh, I'll swing into the casino, scratch my card, go to those garage sales, spend my money that I win. Hopefully it's $100. Then I'll go to the garage sales. So I'll probably get up early tomorrow so I can hit that early. So which means I got to package my orders tonight. See, I think out loud. You know, all right, one more thing I just want to say. I follow this guy, if you like casinos like I do. I follow this guy, his channel name is Vegas Low Roller, and he does, I just want to see where this is going to bring me. He does slot machines. His name is Daniel. And he makes me laugh so much that my husband even put him on the other day to listen to. And Tony doesn't usually watch slot machine videos. But he makes me laugh. And there was something, you know, there was a point to me bringing up his channel. Oh, I know what it is. So as he's playing, of course, a lot of it is because they have background music and he doesn't want a strike on his channel, so they usually will talk through it. Well, he doesn't talk, he sings through his through it. And then he's like, oh, that was a good one. I just wrote that one right now, right on the spot. I just wrote that. And it's usually like a really corny, wacky song. Like, it's not good at all. But he just makes me laugh. And I was telling my husband, I'm like, you know what? I do that all the time with myself. Like, I'll be in the car and I'll be like, see a bad driver, right? Let's say that somebody just cut me off or whatever. I'd be like, you're a bad driver. You shouldn't be driving. You should lose your license. Like, I sing my thoughts all the time. And so when I found this channel and started watching him, I'm like, oh my gosh, he is me. I am Daniel. Because I sing my thoughts. Yeah, all the time. I don't know. I'm crazy like that. And I don't do that on this video, which is probably good for you, although I just did sing like not good. And I do not have a good singing voice. I am a bad singer. People do not want to hear me sing. Dogs probably howl when they hear it, but I still enjoy it. So you know what? That's my thought for the end of the day. The end of my video is do what you enjoy. Do what makes you happy. So whether it's selling things that nobody else will sell, but they're things that you enjoy finding and flipping, do it. Or if it means singing whatever's in your mind, sing it loud and enjoy it. And enjoy life. And you know what? As Daniel says on his channel, something to the regards of thank you, I love you, I appreciate you, and that is how I feel about all of you guys. So thank you so much for watching all the way to the end if you did, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.